Hey, what's up, guys? Austin the Money here. Today is Thursday. Market closes in 5 minutes. We are breaching a new high in the portfolio of 37,000 right now. If you go back, we hit 37,300. We're up 5% the past month, almost 4% the past week. Year to date, we are up almost 6% or a little over $2,000. Nvidia has really rebounded, right? I was getting a lot of comments saying, "Oh, I hope you sold, hope you sold midday on Friday." Well, Nvidia was what, 126, 125. Nvidia's already crashed to 112 and rebounded all the way back up to 128. So, perks of being a long-term investor is stuff like this right here does not really bother me too much, especially when nothing in the company has changed, right? DeepSeek came out and pretty much the tariffs, that was kind of what this was. And then Trump postponed them. So that news did help rally Nvidia. The tariffs are supposed to basically continue March 1st for Canada and Mexico. I'm sure come March 1st, that might spook the market a little bit. But yeah, so Nvidia is up pretty big today. My positions, I did sell 100 shares of Nvidia. I felt like I was a little overexposed to Nvidia. So I sold 100. I still have my 2 puts for 109. I'm up $691 on these puts. They will be expiring the last day of the month, February 28th. And I have my covered call at 134 still. It says minus 259. But frankly, I do not care because I will sell 100 shares at 134 if Nvidia is above 134. This is after their earnings. So if they skyrocket, great. I'll make another $600 off of capital appreciation, and then I'll collect my average credit of 346 on this covered call. And I still have 30 shares, so even when I sell the 100 shares, I will still have 30 that will still be going up in value, and 30 shares is worth about $3,800 right now. So I still have that for my long-term port. I've added a little bit to the Schwab dividend equity. I had around, I think, 130, 140 last time. I think I added about 20 shares. So now we're sitting at 160. This is pretty much the Dow Jones and heavy dividend stocks, a 3.71 dividend yield. And I believe next month in March is when the dividends kick off, and they're going to be doing a basically like rebalancing the ETF. So, they might cut out some stocks or basically lower like their holdings and stuff. Like if this stock hasn't been doing good, like I think Pfizer's been doing pretty trash. 1 year it's just down 3%. So yeah, pretty much Pfizer's pretty much in the trash. So, maybe they would consider lowering Pfizer to like a 2% holding instead of a 4.3% holding. And they're going to do all that, and hopefully the dividends grow at another 10%. That would be amazing as well. But I do plan to keep averaging into this slowly over time. I'd love to build this position to 1,000 shares over the next, 2-3 years. That would be my goal. Broadcom, we're sitting at 10 shares at 211, up 9% on this position. This is pretty much an AI play. This is like a $1 trillion company, and they also have almost a 1% dividend yield that is growing very quickly. So I like this company a lot. AMD, I wanted to nibble into AMD a little bit. It's down, over 50% from its 52-week high. And honestly, it's just kind of getting to that valuation to where it can't keep going down forever, right? It's almost like Tesla back in 2022, where it hit 400 and then fell all the way down to 115. At some point, buyers are going to step in, right? And at some point, this stock is going to rebound. Could that be next week? Maybe. Could that be next month? Maybe. Could that be next year? Maybe, right? I'm not trying to time it, but, down 50% from a company that is growing on a pretty good pace right now. I think they're going, it's like in between 20 and 30% EPS. Pretty good, down 50%. I wanted to hop into a little bit. I got 5 shares, not a big deal. Google, as you know, Google was, I think their high was like 207 was the 52-week high. And they fell to like 188, 189. I scooped up. Since I sold my 100 shares of Nvidia today, I was sitting at around 30 shares of Google before today, and I just added, I think I bought 60 shares today, something like that. Where is it at? I bought 60 shares at 190, and then I sold a 197.5 covered call for next Friday, Valentine's Day, for $86. And Sofi, I have 400 shares for an average of 15.77. So if Sofi goes down under 14, I will probably be dollar cost averaging into this a little bit more. I'm going to go overweight in it just to bring my average cost down. And then I will sell, I'll sell aggressive covered calls so that I can get back. Because I like my 400 shares. I think that's a good balance for me for Sofi, right around that 400 share mark. So if I average down and have 600 shares, then I would, I would sell those 200 shares whenever we can get back above my average, just to keep that nice weight. But market just closed, guys. Amazon earnings are coming out any minute now. Maybe they just came out. Looks like Amazon earnings just came out, down almost 5.5% live right now. I think I have a reminder, at 220. I really, really would love to get into Amazon. So I was kind of hoping for a little crash, to be honest. I really want to get into it. I like it under 220. We'll see. It looks like they just came out, so no rush here. I'm going to wait, see if it can get, hopefully it can fall another couple percent or so, getting under my 220 mark. Oh, looks like it's kind of rebounding. I don't know. Seems like we have a little indecision here. But let's see if they've already posted out. Oh, wow. Absolutely crushed. They were estimated at $1.48 per share. Came out with 186. Wow. 38 cents per share. They beat expectations. Absolutely crushed it. They might have just bad guidance or something. It looks like the stock's kind of rebounding. Only down 3.5%. So I'm going to look into that a little bit later today. See what's going on with Amazon. But I really want to start dabbling in. Maybe grab 5-10 shares if it gets under 220. That's my plan with Amazon. What else just came out? I think Cloudflare just came out as well today, which is net. Cloudflare after hours is up $1. Let's see. Oh, I guess they haven't really came out yet. But guys, that's a quick portfolio update and everything. This is how the portfolio is looking. I really like this. Really like this portfolio right now for me. It's looking pretty good. Market's still looking pretty bullish with the SPY over 600. I feel like that 600 level is pretty key right now, just to see, where the bulls and the bears are. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Enjoy this weekend coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.